Do it live. We'll do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Catch 'em in the pasture, run 'em in the pen, work 'em on the Sundays, do it all again. Race 'em in the sand, buck 'em in the mud, drip a cowboy's sweat, bleed a cowboy's blood.
Hi, I'm tie-down roper Tyson Durfee, and you are watching the Pepper Stewart Show.
Yeah, that's what he said. He told you about that. How many times he got to tell you? I couldn't tell you how many times he's told you, but he's told you on many, many occasions, many episodes, what you're watching. And now you know. You are tuned into the Pepper Stewart Show, and that would be that guy there. That would be your host right there, Pepper Stewart. We got another good episode for you today. We got stuff going on. Bull riding's about to go down. PBR, World Finals. You got the Blue Death going on. You got some controversy there a little bit. And you got the World Finals going on right after that. But right in the midst of all of the controversy, the NFR releases their back numbers. And that just throws everybody into a tizzy. Everybody's worried about who's got what number and this, that, and the other. Well, it's great and all, but the deal is, when you come down to it, the main thing on the back of that number, 3 letters. NFR. You're there. NFR. National Finals Rodeo. You there. So, go get them. That's coming up shortly. We got some good stuff for you guys today. We got some stories. As we always got, crazy stuff for you. We got some cow stuff. Everybody likes the cow stuff, as long as you don't step in it. Barefoot or in flip-flops. Don't do it. We got that stuff for you. We got some good information in there. We got some Netflix, a little bit of Netflix information for you. We got some more TV information for you, and we got the favorite. Everybody's favorite is the crazy stories. Everybody always says, man, you guys got some crazy stories. Well, yeah, we do. We like the crazy stories because you guys out there like the crazy stories. We bring them to you and we tell you about it. So that's what's going on today. We are going to visit with someone here shortly. We're going to talk to barrel racer, #1 barrel racer in the world, high money earner of all contestants headed to the NFR. She's El Numero Uno right there. So we're going to talk to her and see what's going on with that, what she thinks about that deal, how she likes it, and what she does, and we'll get to the good questions. The questions you guys like, because it's the questions you guys like, and we ask them. That's just what we do. I mean, we ask the questions you want to ask. So stuff you want to know, we find out. That's about it. What else going on? I don't know. Let's flip around over and see what's going on, because I am not solo today. There's somebody sitting there. Oh, there he is. Put on chapstick. Put his chapstick on.
It's cold out there this week.
He's going to kiss the mic.
Yeah.
All right.
Gotta look good for the lady. I don't know what chapstick. I don't know how chapstick.
I don't know what chapstick. I don't think that works that way.
I think I need more help than that, huh?
I don't think it's chapstick.
Well, I'm not putting lip tint on, John.
Oh.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
I am not putting lipstick on, John. I'm sticking with chapstick.
Sticking with chapstick. Okay. We got stuff. What happened? What happened since we were here last? Of course, No Show Steve is No Show Steve again. We know that. We know that. We always know that. We just give him a hard time. That's all. We like to give him a hard time.
I think something came up today.
Always does. Oh man. So over the weekend, what'd you do? Where'd you go? What happened?
Well,
Since we last visited the people of the interweb net world right there.
Well, this past weekend, for one, I did not go anywhere.
No?
I did not do any random travel. For all. I think
What'd you do?
I did go to a different horse auction Saturday night.
What'd you go buy? You didn't buy anything?
I tried to find me a horse, but I didn't get to take a horse home.
So you went home empty-handed then?
I went home empty-handed by my lonesome.
Well, that happens sometimes.
Yeah.
That's what goes on. That's what goes on when you're there.
So I figure maybe next weekend I'll get something.
You might go buy something. You never know.
I may find a different auction. I may have to go up for Elkhart this weekend.
Have they got something going on down there?
Yeah, they got some kind of big event going on down this weekend.
Okay.
I believe. You know, some kind of
All right.
prison auction. Well, I don't know.
Prison auction. They auction off prisoners or what?
Yeah, prison horses.
Prison horse sale.
I believe. Yeah, that Elkhart got something going on every Saturday night. You never know what's going to be there, Joe.
Okay. You don't? Yeah, because they always something gonna happen.
Mm.
Something's going on.
They don't just have a horse. They got tag. They got trailers outside. And it starts at 5 o'clock.
So you gotta get there early.
Yeah. If you want to get a good deal, you get there early.
Okay.
If you want to sell you a good deal, you better get there really early.
Okay.
So,
All right.
from what I hear, Elkhart is the place to be. I haven't been in a long time, but that's why I need to be there.
That's where you need to be. Yeah. You need to go to Elkhart, see what's going on.
Mm.
You never know what's going on down there.
So all you people watching around Elkhart, I will be kidding you.
Well, get down. Go buy something. Go buy you another pony. You could use another pony, couldn't you?
I do. I need another one.
All right.
Mm.
I think that'll work for you.
Mm.
Get you another pony or something going on. That'll work. That works. That works. I didn't do anything. I got fence to build. I think I've become a full-time fence builder because every time I get fence built, I just have to build more and more and more, and it's ridiculous. But that's what it's all about. You got to keep your cows in, right? You got to keep your cows in. Speaking of cows, let me throw some cow stuff in you. What?
We got a question that just popped up.
Uh-oh. What's your question?
I think Elkhart is better than neighbor. You might get Elkhart versus Palestine. I think Elkhart win.
All right.
Mm.
I don't know what that means, but okay. All right. Well, let me tell you about some meat. You want to talk about some meat? You know about meat? I'm gonna tell you about something. How about this? We've been following this store for a while. We've been talking about it. I know. Oh man, it's probably been about a month or so. We talked about all the illegal stuff going down with over in Brazil with JBS, the meat processing place over there. So this is what's gonna happen. Brazilian meat packer JBS SA will resume operations on Tuesday, which will be, I guess, next week. It's 7 packer houses in Mato Grosso do Sul state that has been shut down since Wednesday following the court-ordered assist freeze. The media representative informed everyone about that. JBS, whose owners are ensnared in a broad corruption and insider trading investigation in Brazil, have decided to stop operation at the plant after local court blocked it and controlled the holdings company J&F from having access to about $730 million due to allegations of tax irregularities in the state. The world's largest meat packing company said in an email statement that it had reached an agreement with local authorities and Mato Grosso do Sul to reopen the plants, but it was not clear if its resources would be unblocked. Well, if it opens back up, start making money, they just open a new account. If they freeze one of your bank accounts, can you just open a new account with new money? I don't know how that works. Representatives for the cattle ranchers in the state were worried that the closures would lead to oversupply in the local markets since other companies would not be able to make up for the idle JBS installations. So that's what's going on with that. If you must know.
And you know what else is going on?
What? What's going on?
Another shout out.
You shouting out again? How many shout outs you going to do every day?
The 2 best fans of the show watching Facebook Live.
All right.
Hey, Katie. Beautiful Katie. And the other photographer of the show. Taylor Good. Howdy.
What? What happened?
Yeah. Our van photographer watching the show as well. Taylor Good.
All right. People watch. That's what happens.
And all the most beautiful fan we have. Katie Lane is watching the show as well.
Katie, I found out today. I found out today that Katie Lane just had 33 staples removed out of her neck
More than I can deal with, yo.
after that accident.
More power to her, yeah.
So if you still got some change in your ashtray or a few dollars in your tooth fairy jar, throw them down at go to Tex Travis on Facebook, find the GoFundMe.
Yeah.
Send them that way because
I share that again. Not only beautiful, but you can phone young lady.
there you go.
Yeah.
Help her out.
You need all the help you can get.
Help her out. Because I tell you what, I don't think I could take one staple. Well, that's 30. It's 30 staples. Can you imagine 30 staples?
I don't know how I can take a half of one.
I can staple a paper if that counts.
I got stitches in my finger and I about died.
you crying too much or what?
Yeah.
You crying about that?
Yeah.
Well, that happens sometimes. That happens. Oh man, how about this? How about last week we had the new patriotic voice of the PBR. We had him on the show. Ryan Weaver. Talked to him a little bit. He talked to you guys. Well, we got some noise for you. We got a couple of tunes we're gonna throw down for you tonight from Mr. Ryan Weaver that are off his new EP that you can go get on iTunes. iTunes? They say iTunes? iTunes. It's on the internet. All you gotta do is Google it. You know what? Google it. Somebody told me the other day, I don't even know why kids even go to school anymore. All they need to do is take a phone and Google it, and they know what to do. Why you want to go to school?
Google and YouTube can tell all.
You can figure it out.
Yeah.
So he's going to tell you about stuff. He's got some tunes out there. And I believe this is the one he was telling us that he wrote about the flag, about the American flag. You know, and like we say, hey, there's no law against it. You don't have to stand up. You don't want to stand up. But it's a respect deal. You know, if you respect the country get your butt up, stand up, and be proud to be where you're from. You know what I mean? So do it. Because I know some people sent some hate mail. Well, hey, keep sending that stuff. That stuff's great. Hey, we get a kick out of that. I really enjoy reading that stuff. I really enjoyed it. That's like that little kid said, the haters are your motivators, right? But that's all right. You know, send it on because, you know, like they say, when you go out and go fishing, you ain't looking for minnows. So you ain't going to waste your time on a minnow. You're looking for big 10, 15-pound bass, right? Well, so when they want to send hate mail, they ain't send hate mail to a minnow. They want a 15-pound bass. So send them on. I ain't worried about that. Let's get up and get out. You want to do that? You want to get up and get out? Let's do that. We come back. We are going to do a little. We'll come back and then we'll possibly do a little ring-a-ding-ding and visit with Tiany Schuster right there about barrel racing stuff.
Hey, all you ever moon malcontents, we know you like your right to vent. When you hear Rose say, can you see? Put your hand on your heart and hit your feet. Get up, or get out. You don't have a thing to complain about. If you can't show more respect than that, find somewhere else to hang your hat. Get up, or get out. You know we fly those stars and stripes to honor those who fought and died. So you can say what's on your mind, but this is not the place or time to get up or get out. You don't have a thing to complain about. If you can't show more respect than that, find somewhere else to hang your hat. Get up or get out.
Yeah. That's what we're talking about. He's talking about it. We're talking about it. Everybody's talking about it. That's what he said. He said, get up or get out. All right? So, get with the program, folks. Be proud. Be proud of where you're from. If you ain't proud to be where you're from, then go where you want to be. You know what I mean? That's that simple. That's as simple as I can put it. I know you guys are gonna send me some more junk mail, but hey, go for it. But if you're not proud to be where you're from, then get out. And I will tell you this: a lot of these people that are complaining and this, that, and the other have never been anywhere. They've never been nowhere, and that right there is the issue, because travel cures. Not all, okay, not all, but travel will cure your prejudice and your issues, because when you travel outside the country, go to different places, things like that, broaden your horizons, expand things, and see how people have it in different places. And once you realize what it's like to be somewhere else, you think to yourself, oh man, I didn't realize how made I had it there in America. When you go to the other places, when you visit other places, you have no idea. And then and that's the problem. A lot of these people that are, stomping and crying and all this other mess is because they ain't been nowhere. They haven't been nowhere. They don't know any different than what they know. And they know here in America, you can cry and complain and stomp your feet and cry like a baby all you want to and sit down and throw a fit, and it's okay. And you go other places, that don't work that way. They don't. They're not as in tune to crybabyiness. Other countries. So
There's a law and dying water out there.
that's
Oh
right.
wait, I don't think that could choke tongue.
What?
I think that different.
Okay.
I think that means something else.
Does it? Does it mean something else?
Yeah.
Let me tell. I guess we got a few more. We got a few minutes here before we do a little ring-a-ding-ding action. Let's talk about a little cow stuff. Everybody wants something about cow stuff. Somebody composed a list of cattle handling tips. All right. Somebody put a list together about cow tips here. Not
Tipping
beef
cow?
tips. Not beef tips. That's beef
Okay.
tips and rice. That's a meal.
A cow tipping.
Not cow tipping.
No,
These are
no.
tips about handling your cows,
Mm.
but not tipping your cows over. Because I'd like to see someone tip a cow over.
I never have done that, but
Yeah, try that.
I
Try
have,
that one time, see what happens.
I have heard that's the thing to do, but
Yeah, go for it.
in
That's
the
how you-
movie.
You get one of them hooky heifers run you down. That's what happens. Did we talk about this before? It looks familiar.
I don't remember nothing about cow tipping.
Okay. So what they're telling you is, if you think about it back in the old days, I don't know, 10, 20 years ago, what's improved and what's the same. Some things they learned make cattle handling better for the cows and for you. Distractions. That's one thing, your distractions. Study showed that people yelling was much more stressful to the cows than if you talked to your indoor voice. So when you're handling cows, use your indoor voice. Don't yell and scream at the cows, because you're going to upset them. And you're probably going to upset whoever's with you.
Yeah.
Driving aids. They want to know what you're driving cows with.
I don't think I ever used indoor voice when dealing with cow.
No.
Ever.
And the funny thing about that is, it don't matter how much you holler at that cow and scream at her, she don't speak English. She don't even know what you're saying. She's like, what is the guy doing? What's all this noise coming from his mouth? Driving aids. So I wouldn't be embarrassing to see a video of yourself driving cows 20 years ago, yelling and throwing your arms around. There's a lot of low stress cattle handling right now. So you can do that. You can low stress handle your cows. If you want to know what that's all about, it says to, like we mentioned before, YouTube. Google on YouTube, check it out. Low stress. Low stress is good. You don't want to put a lot of stress on your cows. Moving your cows into your pens, sorting sticks with flags, a rattle paddle is useful to be slow and gentle. I've got some of them rattle paddles. I think the BB isn't rattled out of them, but I got some of those rattle paddles. No, I think this is funny. I mean, it's a tip, and it's good, and it makes sense to a lot of people, but know the facility and how to use it. Well, if it's your own, and the point of that is, if it's your own facility, you're familiar with it, but But if you're out working
Maybe.
cows, well, if you're out working cows for somebody else, which we do that a lot, we go work cows for other people, and if you don't know how the facility works or how it's set up, sometimes it can be difficult. Sometimes they still have barbed wire fence put up when they need pipe or paneling put up, and that makes things interesting sometimes. An experienced farmer told me one time, he said, if your cattle work poorly through your facility, it's your fault. It's not the cow's fault. The cow's always right, not the customer. Cow's always right. If you can't push her in the pen, it's your fault. Acclimate your cows. You got to think about it. First time a calf walks through a chute, it's stressful. He don't know what's going on. He's never been there before. The cows, they might have been through a chute time or two, but the calf, he's freaked out. He don't know what's going on. So, just remember that when you're working with your calves, because it's the first time they've been there. Of course, your pressure release. Your cows have their fight or flight zones. You know how to work those, and then your pressure points, how to pressure cows, and a lot of that stuff is common knowledge, and some of that stuff is stuff you should be doing when you ain't out there screaming, holler at your cows and chasing them with a stick. So that you want to be sure to do. But you got something over there to talk about? What do you got over there? I'm gonna throw out a little ring a ding ding here and see if we can get
Do we want something to kill you or
Tiany.
something kill you? Yo.
I can catch Tiany on the phone here if I can. Serious? What are you talking about? Serious? Let's try ringing a ding and see what's going on. I know I know one thing. When I talked to her earlier, she's busy since all that back number stuff come out. Everything, she's been busy, but we'll try some ring a ding ding, see what's going on. See if we can catch him on the phone.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
You're
How are you?
here. You're here. You're live on the Pepper Stewart Show. What is going on?
I am going to get in a truck so we can have a little bit better connection and less wind and noise and interruption. So I'm running out to sit my booty in a truck. So hang on 2 seconds.
Did the wind decide to
How are y'all
blow?
today?
I think the wind started blowing today.
Man, the wind is something today. So, whew. How are things going there?
Oh, we was talking about cow stuff. Actual stepping in it and walking around it, stuff like that.
Well, we got about 40 horses here, no cows, and there's lots of malarkey and poop around, step around, but
All right.
I'm full of it. And
You got plenty of stuff there, too, so that'll work.
I know. So where do we begin? How do we start?
Well, we're here. We're right here on the Pepper Stewart Show. We got Tiany Schuster on the phone, and NFR is going to happen, and you're headed there.
Yep.
You're headed there.
So the way you say my name, it's Tiany.
Tiany.
And,
Did I say it wrong?
Tiany. Yeah, it kind of rhymes with pecani sauce. That Tiany,
Oh.
Tiany. But I'm not hot and saucy, so.
Okay. Tiany.
So we're headed to the NFR.
That's
It's
right.
going to be an adventure. We're excited. I have no idea when we're leaving. We've been talking about which horses are going, which ones are not going. We've got about 11 capable rodeo winning. They've all won a pro rodeo. They've all set an arena record. They're all superstars in their own right, but some of them, they're just not as reliable as what you need for the NFR. The NFR, you want to be strong in that average. You want to show up, and you don't have to win it. You just don't have to lose it. So that's the game plan that I'm working on. The great horse, Show Mance, he had a little setback before Calgary, and he got colitis, and that was during Reno, and he got over that and came back and won Calgary, and that was such a Cinderella story for us. And then after Calgary, about a month after that, it was exactly 120 days before the first round of the NFR. He managed to displace his colon, but luckily, all that was well. He's been off for the last 2 months, and then he started going back on the Equicizer. And then about 10 days ago, I started riding him. He has not gotten the memo that we are entered in the barrel race, not the saddle bronc. But luckily, he has not thrown me.
There you go.
And he feels stronger than ever. And I feel really, 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 really good.
Okay. That'll work. Now, when you're planning on taking horses to something like that, from hauling to one, or going to a rodeo with 10 rounds, how many horses do you plan on taking for something like that?
Well, we're going to take whatever is sound. And as everybody knows, you could go out to your barn and your best horse can have an abscess tomorrow. So
Right.
if I had to pull out today, I would load up the showman's horse, the JSYK horse. That's, my second go-to superstar, I'm in love with you horse. That's the horse that won me about $65,000 this winter. He hit one barrel all from November or October 1st till March. He hit one barrel all season. And then my third pick right now is a horse named Firin' for Jack. We bought him off of Facebook, so we joke and say that's the Facebook horse. And then I have a really great superstar horse that a lot of people know named Bahama Bully. And Bahama Bully has won everything at one time or another. And if nothing else, Bahama Bully is going to go just to run through the arena on that opening ceremony day because he earned it. He'll be 17 next year. And just last week, he ran a 13.91 at Northside. And for any horse to run a 13 at Northside, that's something. Nevertheless, an age seasoned horse like that's, just an older horse. And so those four horses, those are the ones. They don't hit barrels. They're reliable. They might not win it, but they're not going to lose it. So how are we getting ready? We're just trying to keep them in a padded stall, not overuse them, and pray every day that nothing goes wrong.
Right. Okay. Now, when you do ride, do you have a particular brand of saddles you ride, or do you just ride what's comfortable to you? What do you ride when you're competing?
So a lot of people ask me, what are these goofy-looking saddles you ride in? So I have these saddles. They're the Brazilian saddles. There's some knockoffs. So if anybody looks them up on the internet, let's look at BrazilianSaddle.com or on Facebook under the Brazilian Saddle. They are this little bitty saddle that looks not very pleasant. I mean, they are ugly, but they have a real tree, and they're covered in this neoprene type material, and they weigh about 12 to 15 pounds depending on the stirrups you put on them and what kind of girth that you put on it. I mean, they just don't weigh anything, but it's a real tree and it's a real saddle. It just has a different covering, and this is a speed event, and I got tired of losing. And I'm 130 pounds. I can get down to 127, and I look really sick when I'm 127. And people are always like, you need to eat, you need to eat. Well, if you're around me, all I do is eat. I got some cold spaghetti sitting on a bale of hay that I've been eating on all day. And they're bringing me in some Italian food from this Portofino's up the road that's jam-up place. But that's all I do is eat. But it's a speed event. So when was the last time that you seen a racehorse carrying any excess weight if they can help it? Or you never saw Usain Bolt going down the track with a backpack. Well, if I can help it,
Right.
I'm going to take off every pound that I can. So the Brazilian saddle is the saddle for me, and it's won me a lot of money. And, numbers don't lie, and just look at the results. And I went from placing to winning.
And it's working. It's working. Number one in the world, biggest money going into the NFR. Now you keep
ever.
Yeah.
So
you got a record-setting stuff going down this year.
And what's exciting is, like the last couple of months, I didn't really do much because we were resting the showman's horse, and the last 2 months, I just didn't win any notable money per se. And all the money that I left on the table, I really didn't win any money at San Antonio. And Amber Moore, she had a phenomenal San Antonio. She won $30,000. Maybe I won $3,500, and I know for sure I won $3,500 at Houston. So they talk about all this extra money. Well, I mean, I didn't win any money at Houston other than the 3,500. So think of all the money that was left out there in the last 2 months of the season.
Right.
I mean, if somebody, I can't wait to see the next person that comes out and takes advantage of all the money that is out there that these rodeos offer and just takes the world by storm, because the sky's the limit. If you have those horses and you can stay mentally strong and not get worn out and have that mental toughness, like say myself or Brittany Posey, to just go out there and just get it done and just, not let anything bother you. I mean, who knows? The numbers would be astronomical.
Yeah, it'd be through the roof. Now your horses stay fit. You try to eat as much as you can, but not too much. What do you do to stay fit? Just riding your horses? Do you do type of exercise, or what do you do to stay in shape to ride?
Well, I'm not very fit. I might be strong, but if I have to run any further than after the ice cream truck or to the bathroom, I'm going to be puffing like I've been smoking a box of Pall Mall menthols. But I'll be like, whew, blowing and going. I just cannot breathe. So if you need me to move 100 bales of hay, I'm your girl. But if you need me to go chase that horse, you better get me a golf cart or a rhino, because I am not going to be able to keep up. So, how do I stay fit? We got 40 horses here. I try not to ride much in the gator. I'd rather to do my exercise. I'd rather walk. I'd rather carry those buckets of water. I'd rather do a little bit more manual labor, because I don't want to go to the gym. My work is my workout.
Right.
And, we joke and say, you know what, it's cowboy CrossFit. I don't have anybody to do all the manual labor, and I don't want anybody to do it. And, those bales of hay, I try not to move many of them, but when you're on the road, I want to stack my hay in my trailer because I know how to stack it. The guy at the feed store don't. I don't want them to mess anything up, so I don't mind it. And but that's how I stay fit. And yeah, you get on some of these horses, and they're going to pull on your arms. And you want to get on Showman? That sucker, I mean, he's like running off in every direction, and you'll build some muscles riding him around too.
The barn. It's the barn. The barn in your gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if anybody wants to lose weight, call me up. We got chores to do. We got horses to catch.
There you go.
We got 28 acres here, and everything's scattered around. You will get your 10,000 steps in a day. Come to my house.
There you go. Put your little step counting watch on and get out there and get to work.
Brandon had 20,000 steps yesterday. He said, I think I'm going to bed. I was like, good night, dear. Brandon lives here, and he helps out. But yeah, he had 20,000 steps yesterday. He's like, I'm going to bed.
Well, if you're hiding out if you got some spaghetti hiding out in the barn, when you're out there on the road, what kind of road snacks are somebody gonna find in your trailer?
Oh, I don't know. I eat a bunch of junk, but my favorite thing, I love to stop at the Flying J truck stop, and they have the best. I love those little deli roast beef sandwiches that are made, because that bread has like a dry flour on the top, and that bread is always fresh. And I love, and I know it's not healthy at all, but they have that that like creamy chicken pot pie soup, and it is so greasy and nasty, and it's probably the worst thing in the world to eat. But those are my two favorite things from the Flying J, and I'm guilty for getting the Love's Truck Stop beef jerky, and that is the most salty cardboard break off stuff, and I can eat like the whole 5-pound jar of that stuff. But in the trailer, I don't know. We joke, and somehow we always end up buying like these cases of corn from Sam's, and I always say like we're in trouble, when we're out of canned corn in the fridge. I mean, in the trailer. So as long as we have canned corn in the trailer, we have something to eat. And the other day we opened the drawer. I'm like, there ain't no canned corn in here. What are we gonna do? And so there's always protein shakes in there because if anything, your body can store fat. Your body, you'll always consume too much sugar and salt, but it's hard sometimes to find, a good protein source like red meat or whatever. So we try to buy the pure protein shakes from Sam's, and anyway, that's where we end up getting the canned corn from. And because I buy those pre-made salads, and I'll open a can of corn and like sprinkle some corn on it to make it a little healthier. And
Oh man.
so
All right. Do you have a? Cause some people don't. I don't know. We talked to a lot of people. Some have them, some don't. Do you have a TV in your trailer on the road?
yeah, we got a TV and there's satellite, but I couldn't tell you the last time I watched the TV. We got one in the truck too, because the truck's a toter home, but I don't ever watch it. I just get on Facebook. I'm a Facebook junkie because everybody's on Facebook.
That's it.
And then Facebook has the news, and then Edwin, he always has like the news playing on his laptop computer, like CNN or Fox News. So we kind of are a little bit of a news junkie, and then I get my gossip on Facebook. But when I'm home, I got this Law and Order addiction, and I love Criminal Minds. I just love Criminal Minds. So that's my relaxation when I'm home. I just turn on the TV, and it's always on Ion Television because you can watch 12 episodes in a row, and it's just a solid staple.
I think that has spoiled people to TV, because when you go flip on the TV, instead of having to watch one episode, wait a week for the next one, you can go watch the whole season in one day.
Oh, I know, it's such a good thing. The simple luxuries in life, that we require now.
Oh, it's so crazy. What about the state fair? Did you make it out to the state fair this year?
No, I did not. I think that was about the time we were coming home, and so unfortunately, no, we did not make it to the state fair.
What's the last fair you made it to?
Well, we were at Puyallup for that last rodeo. Well, Waco just had that fair.
Okay, yeah, the Heart of
The
Texas.
Heart of Texas fair.
Heart of Texas.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you happen to grab a corn dog while you were there?
I don't care for corn dogs.
No
I
corn
don't
dogs.
like hot dogs.
Not a corn dog
But I will
either.
eat the heck out of a turkey leg.
Okay.
So,
Not a corn dog. Well, you just blew our favorite fan question out of the water because you don't eat corn dogs. So they're all gonna be mad
oh,
at me.
I'm sorry.
They're gonna be mad at me now.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, people of the radio.
Not a corn dog fan.
But have you ever seen a bad hot dog?
No.
No. Yeah. So do hot dogs actually go bad? That's the question.
So we can go with
it's
the
something-
hot dog. We can go with hot dog. What are you putting on it? You putting ketchup or are you putting mustard on that hot dog?
If I had to eat a hot dog, it's going to have mustard and chili. But I don't like hot dogs. But I will go to Sonic and get a chili cheese dog with no dog. So
All right.
I like the bread and the chili and onions and mustard. Yeah.
That's always good. That's always
Mm-hmm.
good stuff. Well, I know you're busy. I know you got a lot of stuff going on. I'm sure you've been at it all day. Before we get out of here, though, I want to give you a chance to throw out some sponsors of things to help you get down the road.
Professional's Choice, they're such an established, long-based company. They supply so many people with boots for their horses and leg protection. I get my girths and my saddle pads from them as well. They've been such a supportive company just over the years. And then I get my alfalfa from Alfalfa Express. They're one of the largest, if not the largest, alfalfa suppliers. They have a store in Cumbie, one in Gainesville, and Alfalfa Express, they're just really good to me. If there's any problems or concerns or worries with your hay, they just take care of it. And I don't have a whole bunch of sponsors because I didn't want to overload myself there at the NFR, because all I hear is people are tired and exhausted. So between Professional's Choice, Alfalfa Express, and the Brazilian Saddle, it's just been a great team for me, because I work on the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid, and I'm the stupid one. So when a person spreads himself too thin, sometimes that's not the smartest thing to do. So
Right.
I need to just be simple and keep it simple.
That's it. Okay. Well, we'll let you get. Now, I will say, Alfalfa Express, Cumbie, that's where we get our alfalfa, so that is a good place. It is some good alfalfa over there.
They're just good people.
Oh,
Trevor
yeah.
Townsend, he's just awesome. So.
Yep. All right, we'll let you get out of here, and we'll let you get.
Yeah, I always suck at the endings. I never know how to wrap these
it's
things
all right.
up. So
It's all right. We'll have some folks up in Vegas. One of our team members will run into you again and see you on the road. So if we don't see you before we see you, good luck at the NFR and turn and burn.
Yeah, anytime. Call me up. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Will
So,
do.
Thanks again.
Thank you.
Take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. Did she just say she's Batgirl? Did I just catch that? She said the same bat time, the same bat channel, so I'm thinking that she is Batgirl. Did you catch that?
Well, maybe you have bad good.
I thought she said she's Batgirl.
I don't know.
Batman, Batgirl. But speaking of Batman versus Jesus is coming out soon.
Coming out next month
You want to watch
on
that?
internet station near you.
All right. I got something coming out on an internet station near you as well, and that's a song.
Mm.
You want to hear another song?
I do.
Let's do that, and then we'll come back and we'll fill your head full of all kinds of crazy stuff, because we got stories out the wazoo.
Freedom is a ribbon of untouched highway. An acre, 2 kids in a white picket dream. Loosening your tie at the end of a workday. That's what America means to me. It's a purple heart that my granddaddy gave me. An ice cream shop on the corner of Main Street. 2 names carved in a heart on an oak tree. That's what America means to me. That's what America means to me. Because of the brave, it's the land of the free. Small town heroes and big city dreams. That's what America means to me. Bottle rocket summers dropping from rope swings. Friday night dance with a homecoming queen. Detroit steel rolling out from the factory. That's what America means to me. That's what America means to me. Because of the brave, it's the land of the free. Small town heroes and big city dreams. That's what America means to me. 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 Because of the brave, it's the land of the free. Small town heroes and big city dreams. That's what America means to me. That's what America means to me.
That's what he said. He told you that, didn't he? Didn't he tell you that?
I think somebody told me.
He
that.
told you. He sure did. He told you about that. So that's what's going on, people, out there and watching that. How'd y'all enjoy that? Y'all enjoy that? That was a good call. Although I do want to point something out. I was not that far off, because I did make a list here where I wrote her name as it sounds, not as it's spelt. And it does say Tiany.
But
But she said it's
Picante.
like Picante.
Picante
Tecante. I don't know.
I don't know.
Tecante.
I don't know.
And you know,
Africa.
I worked on that today.
Picante.
And I didn't visit talk to her earlier, and I still screwed it up. I'm horrible with names. I don't know. I do it all the time.
I don't even know my name sometimes.
That's the Brazilians. How I read their stuff in the PBR. Speaking of PBR, bull riding going down. We don't have any highlights for you this episode, and we do, but I'm not going to throw any highlights in your face because we got stuff going. It's set. It's a done deal. It's going down next week. So get ready for that deal. So I was going to show you. She set a arena record at the finals the other day, what she's talking about. So we want to show you guys that. Show you what that's all about right there. Look at it. There she goes. Check it out. Turn and burn right there. What story? You got a story over there you want to talk about? What's going on over there?
Oh.
That's her right there tearing it up for the arena record.
Dave, look at her go. Look at her go.
How about a
I don't know, I got
14,885?
Amber stories.
All right.
14,885.
You can buy anything you want from Amber John.
Yeah.
That's why anything from A to G.
All right.
Hit the
That's
title
why
of the name.
Yeah, that's why it says that, right? All right.
But somebody from Florida ordered your Stewart tote from Amber John. But you can order anything from Amber John, like even the stuff to put your stuff in.
All right.
Just
Like a tote bag,
like a
tote
tote,
box.
like a tote box. They
Like
ordered
if you
some
want-
tote box.
Like if you want to pack something away.
Yeah. I guess they were moving and they needed a tote box. They ordered some tote boxes
All right.
on Amber
There's
John.
your tote box. Here's your little tote box right there.
But the tote box came with a little bit something extra in it.
All right. What's in there?
I
So
don't
it
know.
came. You bought a tote box off Amazon. And it came full.
Yeah,
Alright.
it came with something in it. They just ordered an empty tote box. They didn't have no special instructions from far I know.
All right.
They just ordered the tote box.
Okay.
But it had a little surprise in it.
What is that?
Surprise of 55 pounds of marijuana.
Huh?
I don't mean to be rude or nothing, but I'll pass.
I bet whoever shipped it did not know it was there. I heard that story before. They didn't know.
They didn't know.
They didn't know it was there. Yeah.
If anyone's going to be calling the police, it's going to be me.
Yeah. Well, anyway, they ordered 4 27-gallon Stewart totes from Amazon.
Okay.
But when it got there, they immediately became suspicious.
It's like, dang, this ain't awful heavy for a tote.
it was extremely heavy.
I would imagine
Yeah.
so.
That 55 pounds of marijuana was extremely heavy. And it became clear that the smell when they opened the tote, it had a little odor to it as well.
Smell like a Christmas tree. That's
Mm.
what they talking about.
When the first officer got there, but I guess they called it a story. So when the officer got there, she was kind of in disbelief. She didn't understand or believe why she got called to the resident over some kind of Amazon delivery.
All right.
Yeah, but then they finally seen that she was filled with 55 pounds of marijuana. Yeah, but the people who ordered this,
Yeah.
they spent months attempting to get answers from Amazon to why it even happened. They
Yeah.
want answers. Why did the Amazon even allow this to happen?
Yeah. How'd that happen?
So after months of email exchanges, because I guess that's how you contact people nowadays, email
Just
exchanges.
email it.
They eventually received the email with a $150 gift card,
All right.
and they are unable to do anything else. I apologize. I don't think they really apologize.
They apologize.
Because all they wanted was her apology and an explanation, but they didn't get neither one of those. They just got a gift card.
All right.
There was no concern for customer safety. I mean, this could have turned into a worst case scenario.
Yeah.
They could have been shipped to a kid.
Yeah.
Mm.
Depending on how old he was.
Yeah.
He might have liked that package. I don't know. I don't know what kids are into these days.
But-
Really?
But this is not the first time it happened.
What?
This had happened one other time when that happened reported anyway.
All right.
I don't know how many times this actually happened, but it had happened another time. In New York, somebody ordered a box of toys, and they didn't get any toys.
No.
Yeah, all they got was a packet, and they discovered they had 7 pounds of marijuana. Yeah,
What in the world?
so, an investigation will launch on that deal as well.
All right.
So, we ordered something from Amazon.
Be careful.
Be careful.
'Cause you don't know where it's been. What's in it?
And that reminds me, I just got a notification just about an hour ago that I got
Yeah,
something
Amazon.
delivered to my house from Amazon.
Well, something
Don't kill you what's in it.
Yeah, you don't. I'll be careful when opening. I'll take a picture before you open it, and then open and take a picture again. You don't know what's in there. Speaking of, we was talking to Tiany. That's it, Tiany. I said it right that time. That's how I wrote it on that page, and I still screwed up when she was on the phone. But all right. I know what I was going to talk about. The Halloween happened. Halloween ball. So if you're looking for pictures, go on the internet. You can see our picture from Halloween. Maybe I'll pull one up in a minute and show you something. We got about 10 minutes left. We're talking about TV shows and binge watching stuff and Netflix and whatnot. So let me throw this for you out there. This is not really my style of movie, my kind of show. I watched the whole first season because the wife was watching it. She's into that kind of crazy stuff, so she watched it, and the kid watched it, so I watched it too because I was there. So those of y'all that are into this stuff right here, there it is. Netflix is going to release October 27th, Stranger Things Season 2 right there. It's coming out. It's called 5 Days. This is the poster for it, just to tell you about it, kind of get people excited. I guess it's supposed to get people excited, I guess. I don't know. But that's it right there. That's the Stranger Things coming out for you. If you're into that, coming out this week, Stranger Things. I don't know. It's kind of interesting in a way, kind of an odd way, I guess you'd say. I don't know. I guess that's how you do it. But I don't know. What else you got going on? You got something else going on? I guess we can tell about this
golf ball.
Top Rail Cowboy Church right there. That there, Top Rail Cowboy Church has got a bull riding. They can start bull riding. So if you want to go to Top Rail Cowboy Church, they got women's bull riding, by the way. I got women bull riding.
I may have to go check out that. I don't know.
So they sent Tex out there to do something. I don't know what he's gonna do, but he'll do something. Yeah. What else you got over? You got some good stuff for me? What do you got? What do you got all kinds of crazy stories over there. So
I don't know. I got jumped about a ball and a tee at Jones.
What?
A golf ball. Jumping guy.
Yeah, tell me about something else first. What else you got besides that? Besides the golf balls, what else you got?
Crocodile Pep.
Yeah, what? Yeah, I seen something about that earlier. What happened right there?
I can't read it without using my handwriting. I don't want to read my handwriting right. You put it on the top of the page. But man photographer is baited crocodile Pep. Branded idiot. Alright. A premiere photograph.
At Homewood Suites, Home 2 Suites, and Embassy Suites by Hilton, every room is a suite, obviously. So overpackers, girl, bring it. Birdies, bring it. Spirit, bring it. Trade shows, bring it. When every room's an affordable suite, there's room for that. Bring it.
Men are gonna film in the crocodile Pep. I guess they want to bait them, I guess. I don't know.
And there sure was a crocodile, wasn't an alligator.
They are beyond the crocodile, and they are folding places where the farmer crocodile is known to be placed. A known crocodile was problem was known to be there, and they end up filming it anyway. All right.
Look at it, get 8.
It is extremely dangerous to interfere with a crocodile Pep, regardless of whether or not there's a crocodile in the area or not. It is not an exaggeration to say that interfering with crocodile Pep can be potentially life-threatening for the person concerned.
Well, you're the expert.
These men could also face a hefty fine if they are identified. So not only could they got
there's pictures of them right there.
Yeah.
They know who they are now, I bet.
So if you're alive, you get fined. But
if that crocodile eats you, then you got your own punishment, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Joke's on you then, right? All right.
I hope you know Jesus.
What do you know about a golf course? What are you talking about that? What happened in a golf course?
I can tell you a whole lot of things what happened in the golf course.
No, I ain't talking about when you was in college. Right now.
Okay, then right now. A stinky fart was caught on camera stealing a golf ball right off the tee at the Swedish golf club. Alright. Kinda like it, not dead. It's kinda like one of the Looney Tunes movies.
Yeah. Well, look, here, grab your tick off.
A video recorded by a golfer and our golf club to kill your spot. Put the ball on the tee and play watch you hit the basement. The spot apparently a mistaken white object from dash it to the ball. Dash you hit up the tee and dash it away. The golfer chases the spot down and managed to retrieve his ball from the spot. The spot rocking in the grass.
Well, you know what I want to know?
He got a ball back.
You know what I want to know?
What?
What did the fox say?
Well, what did the fox say? I don't know what he said.
Oh man, what else you got? You got something else over there? You got some more stuff? Or you want me to burn the ear hole with the cow stuff?
What about the man arrested for spanking a horse?
Yeah, don't do that. What happened?
A police in Florida. Oh, everything happened. Every weird stuff happens in Florida.
Florida. That's where old people go retire, right?
I guess.
They do weird stuff when they do that. All right, what happened?
They arrested a man who walked up behind a mounted officer and shot the police horse on a hindquarter. The police said the officer was patrolling the downtown about 2:30 in the morning on Sunday. Where the guy approached the rear and spanked the police horse. The officer wrote it. I could have had a report about this. The officer wrote in the report of the incident, and who was starting to spun around. I guess it's fine. I guess it's fine to do this.
That's a police officer. That horse is an officer. It's like a dog. You can't touch him.
The ref report attempted to make contact, and then he fled on foot. When he was booked on charges of injuring a police horse. I don't know how he injured him, but whatever. He injured it. Resisting without violence and possession of cocaine. Like, okay, if you had cocaine on you, why don't you even be anywhere near a police officer? I don't
He's
know.
testing the water. That's what he's doing.
Maybe he was on cocaine too.
He's testing the water. He want to see what he could do.
When he was jailed in lieu of a $1,250 fine.
All right.
The police woman, the horse had a five-year vet from the Orlando Police Department.
There you go.
And did not require veterinary care after the incident.
I'd hope not. They probably were like, what the heck is wrong with this guy? You know, there's a place over in Australia. There's a food restaurant that's making Halloween burgers. And this burger, now check this out. This burger features ants, mealworms, and a blue bun. You can probably Google blue bun, but do not, for any reason, Google blue waffle. You will regret that. But this is a blue bun on this hamburger. Fast food chain called Huckster Burger. It's on their Facebook in Melbourne City Center. A special Bugsta burger. It's gonna have bugs. It's real bugs now. They cook these bugs, these ants and stuff, and so if you think you can handle eating some bugs on your burger, if you want to see what it looks like, I'll throw it out there for you. Let's take a look at it. But yeah, that's it right there. You wanna eat this burger right there? You wanna eat that?
I can't eat that.
No, you don't want that. It's nasty burger.
Like this microphone.
Yeah. What else you got over there?
I want to go to Canada. I'm ready to go to Canada.
Canada, eh?
Canada. One of these days, I'm gonna go to Canada and eat at Maggie's Diner. Maggie's Diner. They have fucking.
You've been watching too much Heartland. Yeah.
I don't know. I was gonna go up there on spend my vacation up there somewhere, but I realized you can't eat at Maggie's Diner. That place don't exist.
It's a TV show.
I figured they have a Maggie's Diner or not. You can go up there and look for the window. What I see, but why would I want to go up there and look for the window?
I figured you're gonna look through the window anyway. You're gonna want to look through anyway.
I don't want to know that.
I look for enough windows in my life.
What do you got? What are you gonna tell me about? I got all this cow stuff to talk about too. Dang.
Oh, Canadian man fined $149 for singing it. Everybody dead now in the car.
Alright.
I'm not a good karaoke singer.
Alright.
FYI. Canadian man was stopped by police singing in the car. Shot with $149 ticket. That actually happened in Quebec. It came in 1980 hit Everybody Dance Now by the Music Factory. And the music was interrupted by police yelling. I was thinking they wanted to pass, but they called on the speaker, please go to the right side. I stopped and 4 police came, 2 on each side, and checked the inside of the car. Yeah, he had been filming. No, I was just listening to my favorite song. Everybody Dance Now. Police thought and told me he would have been filming. That is a violation in Quebec. Quebec, you cannot be filming.
Can't scream while you're driving.
No. I don't know if my voice was very bad or that's why I got the ticket. That I was very shocked. I understand if they were doing their job, they allowed to check if everything's okay. If I kidnapped someone or if they didn't job, but I would never expect they would give me a ticket for singing. It's bad.
Alright. Oh man, you know what happened? You know what happened again? We ran out of time and we've got so many stories. This is so crazy. So many stories. That clear bag policy right there, that's for Las Vegas. I'm sure it qualifies. It says for the NFR, but I'm sure it's going to be for the PBR as well. So check out the bag policy. Pretty much you can't take any bags into the stadium unless it is a clear bag. 12 by 6 by 12. No larger than that. 1 gallon clear bag freezer bag or similar. So what's going to happen is we've got so many stories. We'll save them for next episode.
And you can't take anything in the stadium.
Yeah, don't take anything in the stadium. So we're gonna save stuff for next episode. We hope you guys enjoyed what you heard or what you saw, depending on how you check it out. Anything else about the show? Just go to pepperstewart.com. Have a look around. Winter's coming. We got hoodies on the website. You can click on there and go get you a hoodie or a coffee cup or a T-shirt or whatever. You got people. Everybody wants to do a gag gift. Christmas, you do a gag gift giving where you want to give something that people don't really want. So what you need to do is go buy a T-shirt or two and give them to people because they ain't gonna want them. So go do it anyway. Then that'll be your gag gift. And you got 2 birds in 1 stone right there. Not 2 in 1 cup. Don't Google that either. But anyhow, I've got to get out of here. He's got to get out of here.
I gotta go dance with somebody.
He's going dancing.
With a woman.
With a woman.
Get to clarify that.
Well, you never know. It's 2017. You never know. People do what they want. You know what I mean? They live their own life. They live their own life. So until then, we will see you folks down the road.